The loss of innocence portrayed by the books Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice and Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. Interview with a Vampire is about a young man named Louis who is made into a vampire by the mysterious Lestat. Upon becoming a vampire, Louis discovers that he is not able to take blood from living humans, so he tries to save himself from the blood. But when he finds he cannot, he attempts to leave Lestat. To force Louis into staying with him, Lestat turns a little girl named Claudia into a vampire to be their surrogate daughter. The two, Claudia and Louis, eventually leave Lestat for Europe to find answers to their questions about the existence and creation of vampires. Speak is about a girl named Melinda Sardino who was raped at a party the summer before her freshman year of high school. She calls the cops but panics before telling them about the incident, but they show up anyway, thus shutting down the party. When her friends find out that she's the one who shut down the party, they all stop talking to her along with the rest of the school. Thus, she begins her first year of high school friendless and alone, and along with being mentally and emotionally scarred from the incident, causing her grades and lifestyle conditions to plummet. These two books portray the theme of loss of innocence in three ways: through Claudia's transformation into a vampire, Melinda being raped, and Louis making Madeline into a vampire.
That's it. Yes. Yes. Stop! Enough!
I want some more.
Of course, you want more.
When Claudia is transformed into a vampire, she is merely 5 or 6 years old. Once she transforms into a vampire, she no longer has any memory of her human life. Being raised by the cruel Lestat and the gentle philosopher like Louis, she grows up to be very thoughtful and loving of the arts, but also cold, calculating, and often bloodthirsty. Her innocence is taken away from her the very night she becomes a vampire, and it leaves her without any kind of humanity and intolerable of Louis's perpetuating innocence. Melinda Sardino's innocence was lost at the party when she is raped by Andy Evans, or also known as the Beast, or It. Before the incident, she is social and happy and satisfied with life, but because of this violation forced upon her, she loses this along with her mental and emotional stability. She is affected so severely by this act and loss of innocence that she doesn't feel safe in any setting and retreats further and further into herself, speaking to no one at all. Louis, the main character of Interview, is throughout the novel very innocent and filled with humanity, more so even than the humans he craves to be a part of again. Louis views being turned into a vampire as one of the most cruelest things you could ever inflict upon somebody. When Claudia requests that he create a new companion for her out of a doll maker named Madeline, he is of course appalled. However, unable to make Claudia unhappy, he gives in and turns her. When he does this, he throws away everything he believes in and his most prized humanity and innocence. He is left without the wonder and awe that had so characterized him before.